Alright guys, we're going to start this video by taking a look at our current solar panel formation. So here we go. First, we start with safety. Always open-toe shoes for maximum ventilation. So we're going to scale this aluminum ladder and show you that this is not science of rockets. So up on my patio here, perfectly located in the shade, look at this canvas. Look how many more solar panels we can add here. My panels were facing perfectly south, but I was generating too much energy, capturing too much energy, so I had to rotate them southwest so that I could capture more sun later in the day, because I started selling electricity back to my electrical company from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. and I actually want to prolong the generation to later in the day. But here they are located here on just some milk crates. And yeah, I just want to show you this. So we have 4 panels up here. We're going to be adding a 5th today. And really, there's nothing to it. This is not a permanent solution, but it's a solution and it is working. Alright, so another climb from another angle here. I'm going to back out to show you kind of what this house looks like. Not ideal. I mean, what do? Cut down the trees and get rid of the shade so I can get the sun on my panels? Or do I keep the shade? I'd rather keep the shade. So the point is, use common sense, and you're the boss of your own power plant. Do what you want to do. But here I'm just showing you how these are set up. 4 panels, 4 milk crates. Whoa! So here we go. I have room to add a ton more. When the windy season comes, we're gonna probably implement some serious zip tie action here. But this is just experimental. It's working. I'm having fun. And, you know, sharing is caring. Welcome back to another video in the basic solar panel series. Today we add a 5th panel and I tell you more of what you already know. Good morning. Today I want to start off by talking about efficiency, solar panel efficiency. And from what I've learned, always use a coaster. From what I've learned about solar panels, efficiency could be measured at different levels. And if you're doing some research about efficiency of solar panels, you may hear numbers around 20%. Some solar panel technologies claiming to be a little bit higher than that, some a little bit lower. You may go down the polycrystalline, monocrystalline rabbit holes. But I want to talk to you about the different levels of efficiency and what matters to me, what I learned makes sense to me. So it all starts off with cell efficiency. Now, we've learned that a solar panel is made up of cells, which make up a cell module, which make up a cell panel. So I believe that we're in the infancy stages of solar technology, okay? We are far from having mastered this technology. It is still very new. Some could argue that solarism has been around since the 60s or 50s or 70s, what have you. But basically, we still suck at it, okay? We can only make a solar cell that captures 1/5 of what the sun has to offer, so around 20%. Now, there are some better cells, very expensive ones, maybe used by Elon Musk or NASA or Jeff Bezos or something like that, or the Google guys in their experimental cutting edge projects that are maybe 30% efficient, but still, that's not great efficiency, okay? So a cell is about 20% efficient, but that really doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the cell panel efficiency. And if you think back to our earlier videos, we've chosen 100-watt panels. They make 50-watt panels, 60-watt panels, 200-watt panels. I picked 100 for no other reason, just because it's a round number and a nice number to work with. And where I'm going with that is that when I take a 100-watt panel and I point it at the sun, and then I look at one of our meters that we discussed, and I see that it's capturing 80 watts, well, that's really easy to calculate the percentage. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that that's 80%. So when I talk about efficiency, I'm going to be talking about solar panel efficiency and not solar cell. I don't care if that cell is 10% efficient, 50% efficient, or 60% efficient. It doesn't matter. It's what the whole panel can do for us, okay? So yeah, we can get up to around 80% out of these 100-watt panels. These are not the greatest technology by any means, but these are new. So we are dealing with stuff from the year 2022. We're not using old technology. This is as modern as it gets, but still the cells are only 20% efficient. And when you put them all together with all the bus bars, the modules, the little lines here, which are called fingers, we take away some of that cell efficiency, and it starts dropping because of just the real estate on the panel. There's dead space all the way over here. And I believe that the way they measure solar cell efficiency is something we can never achieve in the field. I envision them testing these cells in a controlled environment, probably in a warehouse somewhere. Excuse me. Throat's drying out a bit. So yeah, they don't test the cells or the solar panels pointing them at the sun, in some outdoor lab. I think it's all controlled in a warehouse, and I don't think they use the sun, but I'm pretty sure they use artificial light. They eliminate a lot of factors. I don't think there's any type of angle when it comes to the solar cell. I envision it being flat on some table with artificial light shining directly on it. There's no wind, there are no clouds, there's no dust. The cell doesn't have to be on a certain angle because it's always perpendicular to the light source, and that's how they're getting this 20% cell efficiency, which again is just cell efficiency. Then that gets lowered when you talk about module efficiency, and then you end up with what I like to know is the actual panel efficiency of what actually we're capturing in terms of watts.